In this episode, our guest Mott is from the planet Opp-O-Site, where they naturally do things the opposite way one would expect.
They wear their pants on their heads, and their tourism slogan is, "Don't come here."
So roll up your towel into a pillow, lean back, and
Prepare to learn why breath mints are their biggest import, and hear tales of the bronze boogie boarder.
Shut up and sit down.
Welcome once again to the Hitchhikers and Appetizers podcast, coming to you from Millyways, the restaurant at the end of the universe. I am, of course, Horatio Zinn here, taking up most of booth 42, along with my compatriot, my co-host, Trellis Gardeen.
Horatio, you look like you're a little searching for words. Have you run out of ways to describe me?
I ate my thesaurus. I thought that it would bring the words to my mind, but it is not.
As long as the show doesn't go down the pipes.
No promises.
I'm good with that. I have enough ego to make up for your lack of words to describe me.
Very good, very good. I assumed that you were filling it in with lots of gratuitous compliments.
Well, speaking of compliments, I would like
Yes.
to compliment you for getting our next guest, Mott.
You're welcome. Mott, welcome to the program.
Wow, thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here. This is thrilling.
Isn't it being
Yeah,
here, the electricity here in the booth?
Yeah, just sitting down in a booth and relaxing and catching up with compadres, just chatting and talking. This is fun.
It has, yes. It's not often we have compadres here.
No.
We might have a friend, brahmachari or something like that, but compadres.
Well, thanks for having me. I'll be heading out now.
Oh, no. We have time to fill.
What? Oh, I thought you were just going to introduce me. Do I have more to do?
Oh, yes, it's more than just the intro. You passed the audition.
Oh.
Would compadres walk out on each other, Mott?
No.
No. I guess no. Yeah, Horatio's right. No.
Compadres might sneak out.
In the dead of the night?
Oh, yeah. Or sneak in to a movie.
Which one of those really speaks to you? What have you done more often?
Snuck out or snuck in? I guess the one I've done the most is not sneaking. So somewhere right smack dab in the middle, the sort of purgatory between heaven and hell.
Oh, beautiful. What a beautiful balance you found.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes.
Not too here, not too there. Maybe more plotting?
Yeah, plotting is good. And sometimes I'll canter or saunter. I'll saunter or canter. Trot every once in a while, just a nice healthy trot.
Sauntering is one of my favorite activities, besides sitting.
Okay, interesting.
And always good to get the heart rate up.
Yes, just enough, not too much.
Necessary, absolutely necessary.
Do you wear one of those special devices to help monitor your steps?
I don't, because I believe that those devices track other movements, sex,
Yes.
and they track when you're eating and when you're defecating, and I feel like I don't need that intrusion in my life, if you catch my drift.
Understood. You just want to be able to do things and not worry about the consequences or the records being kept of it.
Exactly.
That might be considered a case of overstepping.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Or high stepping.
Oh, high stepping.
Yeah.
That takes a bit of extra effort. High stepping while sauntering has been known to cause severe injuries.
Oh, I've seen 38 horses die that way.
Yes.
Oh.
All at one time, just a collision.
Oh, you were there? You were at the track?
I saw that. Unfortunately, I lost money on that. I did not expect them all to cross the finish line at the same time, in mass, in a pile of broken bones.
Yeah. Would you believe my bet? 38 dead horses?
Really?
I
You
made
cleaned
out
up?
I cleaned up. Well, I did have to clean up, and that's where I made most of my money.
Did you sell the meat from the accident?
I'll never tell.
I'm going to assume you did then.
Eat up, guys. Eat up.
You brought food for us. How lovely.
Are you helping supply the restaurant?
I do supply the restaurant with their meat, with their protein, is what I'll say. I guess meat is maybe not the proper term. I supply them with their protein.
Very good, very good.
I noticed on the box you brought it in, the logo, it says mane and tail.
Yes, that's the name of my company is Mane and Tail. It used to be State and Maine.
Yes.
Because I was always in such a state.
Yes.
And then Maine for horses. It's a homonym.
Oh.
But then I was like, maybe, because sometimes when you eat a pig, you say like, I ate it from snout to tail.
Yes.
And I was like, I want to do that, but with a horse. And then I was like, horses don't really have snouts.
No.
I don't even know what horses call their mouths. If anyone knows, send me a brainwave, please.
I think that's one of the great mysteries of the universe. Horses, and the horses are not telling. They will not.
Yeah, it's not a snout. It's not a trunk. It's not a maw. It's its own little thing, and I don't think that anyone in the universe has ever come up with a term for it. So I said, Belgium it, and I
Yes.
said, let's just say the mane is where the front of the horse starts, and then the tail is where it ends. So I said mane to tail.
Makes sense. And honestly, I think because the horses have not been so forthcoming with what it's called, I think that's caused a lot of the issues of why they're being eaten.
Yes.
You just get angry when people won't tell you things.
Oh, absolutely. And people are always putting muzzles over their mouths.
Yes.
They aren't going to bite anyone. They're not, they're not dogs or they're not ecretes, those savage creatures.
Oh, ecretes bite everything.
Yeah, but people muzzle them, and I guess they don't want them talking, and then they ride them into oblivion. So,
And also they put the blinders on them so they can't see the sights. How cruel.
oh yeah,
And that's where Mott comes in.
Thank you for what you're doing.
you're welcome. Well, I'll be heading out. I'll see you guys.
Oh, there's more,
later.
Mott. There's more.
Oh,
There's more.
oh, okay.
Should we tie you down to the booth?
I'd prefer it.
Oh,
All right. Let me get a rope. Trellis? Yeah.
tie some of the cloth napkins together.
Oh, there we go. We have plenty. And knots.
Do you prefer
knots.
tight, loose,
knots.
in the middle? I'm going to guess in the middle.
What was that?
How do you prefer to be tied? Tightly, in the middle, loose?
I guess medium loose.
Medium
Okay.
loose. I'll set it. I'll put that special setting on the napkin knot.
When I pinch the middle meat between my forefinger and thumb,
Yes.
as tight as that when it's pressed together.
Oh, I
Ah,
see.
gotcha,
I see. Here, let me recalibrate the knots again.
Are we going to have to feed you?
Eventually, I guess it depends on how
long
I'm-
you're there,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
In case you get hungry,
Uh-huh.
I'll just let me know, and I will help you out.
Sounds good.
We often have appetizers. Really, the waiters should be bringing the appetizers any time now.
While I'm tied up and waiting, do you guys want to know where I'm from?
Absolutely.
Yes, I was going to ask that.
I guess that's like the main interesting thing about me. I am from a planet called Opp-O-Site.
Opposite?
Opp-O-Site.
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 Uh-huh. Okay, you're spelling that wrong, but that's fine.
Uh.
But everything on Opp-O-Site is opposite. I guess you people would call it opposite.
Ah.
So as you can tell, my mouth is down by my genitals and my genitals is up by my mouth.
Yes.
I'm changing it around for your sake. I wear pants on my head and a shirt on my bottom. And so everything's a little, I guess what you'd say, a little backwards, a little opposite.
I noticed because I feel like I was trying to look you in the eye as we've been taught to do in interviewing school, and I find that I'm looking at your crotch.
Yes, my crotch is up here.
Yes. Oh, so I should look down.
Yes.
My eyes are down here. Come on, please. My eyes are down here.
Yes, thank you. I'm so sorry to offend in that particular way.
No, I'm not offended. In fact, I'm thrilled. I'm the opposite of offended.
I'm starting to figure this out. So when you say you're not hungry, that means you actually are starving.
Starving.
Oh, we should definitely get the appetizers here. So.
Yeah, at some point we should really go back and unpack the first 10 minutes of this to know what I was really saying. But
Yes.
I don't know if there's time. Yeah, so Opp-O-Site, it's a beautiful, beautiful planet. It's ruled by you might have heard of him, it's ruled by the Bronze Boogie Boarder.
Oh.
Yes.
He's this guy who kind of boogie boards throughout the universe, and he got bored. He's kind of burnt out, and he started his own planet, and he wanted to do things a little differently.
Yeah, he's ridden more than a few nebulas that I've heard about.
Yes.
His greatest ride was when he rode Orion's belt and actually
Took it off.
turned it into suspenders.
Yeah.
Yes.
Took off the belt, turned it into suspenders. Orion's pants fell down.
I know.
Yeah.
It was a whole to-do.
Hilarious.
You were probably expecting to see eyes when the pants fell down, but it really turned out to be his genitals.
Excuse me, what?
It was a little dipper.
What? Hold on. if somebody's pants fall down, I expect to see their face because we wear pants on our heads,
Right.
and shirts on our bottoms.
Yes.
So please don't presume what I would expect to see.
Trellis, how dare you? Why would you do that to our guest?
Untie me right now. Untie me right now.
Wait, so you want us to keep you tied up is what you're saying?
Yes, I'm saying tighter.
I will acquiesce.
Yes, please.
Grab that other side, Horatio, and I'm going to grab this one and just give it a
Tug.
Ooh. There we go.
nice.
Is that loose enough for you?
No, screw you. That means yes, thank you so much. Whew, it is exhausting sometimes to be opposite.
Yes.
Especially when you're dealing with people like us.
And we have as little hold on reality as it is anyway.
How has that worked for Opp-O-Site as far as outreach to other planets, tourism, people coming to visit? Frankly, I see a lot of possible wars breaking out.
Yes.
Yeah, so we do have, we haven't had a ton of tourism, but we spent a lot of gems to try and get tourism. We do have a slogan. It's "Don't come here," which to us is such a warm welcoming. But for some reason, we haven't had any visitors. A lot of spaceships just zoom on by, and so it seems like we've closed ourselves off pretty tight. We're trying to do any sort of outreach. We're trying to do some charity, get some goodwill churning. But no matter what we do, we seem to be just kind of off on our own.
Yeah.
So we're a very lonely planet, which is why I started to bet on horses and eventually kill them and eventually make them into sausages to sell to a restaurant.
What else would you do to combat loneliness than that? Now, I was wondering, on your slogan, do you have an exclamation point at the end?
At the beginning.
Just to make a suggestion, perhaps you try a little reverse psychology on the tourists and tell them, come here.
Reverse psychology? Don't tell me what that is.
We might find ourselves falling into an endless loop here.
Isn't an endless loop just a loop?
Yeah, well, yes.
I'm a little bit curious, when the spaceships are flying by, is everybody on the planet basically giving them the finger?
Oh, absolutely.
That could be a problem, because most people take that as an offensive gesture.
Huh.
In case you didn't know.
Hold on, let me write this down. Of course, I'm grabbing my notepad and jotting this down on my pen.
Yes, very good.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Let me try and wiggle that arm back underneath the handkerchiefs.
That is an enormous pen.
Thank you so much.
What a lovely pad you have.
It's college ruled.
Is that a clicky pad?
Yeah, it is a fine point gel clicky pad.
Good. Refillable?
Absolutely.
I have trouble holding on to writing devices here. I wind up writing with my condiments, sauces on a napkin, and that does not always save. There's the ooze effect sometimes. It changes one word into a different word. It's my version of autocorrect.
Oh, that's fun. That's a fun little thing. Do you ever think about selling your doodles and notes?
I have. Would you buy one?
No, I'm just asking if you'd sell them.
We're here to help. We want
Yes.
we want Opp-O-Site to get the love it deserves.
Oh.
Or in your case, I'm sorry, the hate it deserves.
Yes.
To use your parlance.
Thank you.
From the universe.
Thank you. It's so hard to vacillate in between my way of speaking and your way of speaking. I hope I'm making sense, but yes, thank you.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not getting the hang of it, if that helps.
Perfect.
I'm just trying to go Zinn and ride the wave, seeing how that works.
Ooh.
So this question just popped in my head. Since everything is opposite, head and butt are switched, literally physically. Are you eating through your butt?
Wow. That is unbelievably rude to ask.
Trellis!
No. That means it's a perfectly socially acceptable thing.
Untypically well done then, Trellis.
Absolutely. So through our butts we eat liquid, and then out of our mouths we defecate solids.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess that's not as strange as I thought at first, but you know what I mean.
It depends on the planet.
I gotta believe then that the breath freshening business on Opp-O-Site is huge.
That's our number one import.
Import. So you're not making number one import.
Well, yeah. Well, we make it and we send it out an import.
Yes. That's all right. I'm just my brain is exploding a little bit.
That is all on me. I'm slowly getting the hang of it.
We chew our water and we gulp our steaks.
Steaks through a straw.
A milk steak.
That is a very good way to have a steak. I mean, it cuts down on all the work to get it into your stomach.
Oh yeah.
Steak on the go.
Yep.
Steak and shake.
Absolutely. One might say. Absolutely.
Now, I was just looking, while we were talking, I was just looking up the site, the promotional site for your planet. And the photo, I noticed, is a large...
You're telling me you went to com.opp-O-Site.www?
Did I? Yes. I did, yes.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
No? What did I... Oh, no, I didn't. So here, what I'm not looking at on the screen is a giant neon hand with a middle finger extended. I just wanted to go back to that to show that. And it says, of course, don't come here.
Yeah, that's our...
I just wanted to make sure that's the same planet.
That is absolutely it.
Ah, very good.
Or not it. It's so hard to try and connect with you. The babblefish is hopefully helping to some degree.
Yes, or it's just making things worse.
All I know is my babblefish is probably incredibly tired out right now.
Mine may need a little vacation, a little spa vacation after this.
And I'm so sorry. I feel like, being tied up, I've become very self-conscious. I just want to apologize for my appearance. Of course, I have skeleton bones on the outside, and then underneath that is a thick layer of skin. And I know that some people are off-put by that. So I just want to, I guess, apologize, even though I should kind of own it,
Oh, no, it's you. Be you. You are being you.
I think it is an outstanding look.
Thank you.
Yes.
Would you believe my pants are inside out?
I would, because I see the tag.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and Inspector 57? Check those out.
Yeah.
One of the best.
Now, if you were worried about people knowing your clothing size, though, they're going to know. So there are beings in the universe that want to keep, if they put on a little weight or, getting a little bit bigger.
Oh.
They don't want...
Yeah. Well, as I mentioned, I am a little worried about being tracked. What are some reasons I wouldn't want people to know my pant size?
Oh. They could impersonate you by wearing the same clothes as you, perhaps?
Yeah, that might as well be the key to all of your personal information.
Yes.
They get that, and then
Of course.
they're impersonating you.
Yes.
They're getting into your bank accounts.
Yes.
Of course, when I go to my bank, third, fifth,
Yes.
what they do is they take a look up first to look at my pants, and then they see my pants and they go, I know those pants anywhere.
Yes.
And then they don't ask for any ID or check my face or fingerprints. So it is a very loose security system on Opp-O-Site.
Yes, but very, very quick.
Yes.
You're never stuck in the line.
Yeah.
You don't have to unhide things in case you forgot your number.
Oh, on Opp-O-Site we say reveal.
Oh.
You say unhide?
Unhide.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So would a not cow have an unhide?
Yes.
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 Yes. It would also not have udders.
Well, they'd be internal. They would look like dimples.
Interesting.
Nutters, I believe they call nutters.
Oh, so instead of stalagmites, they'd have stalactites?
Yes. Yes.
Interesting. You people are fascinating.
Aren't we, though?
So weird.
You're going to go back to Opp-O-Site with some stories. I think you're going to be the talk of the planet, in my opinion.
He's going to talk about how dull and normal we are. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Such tales to tell.
Such tales.
You're going to be uninvited from so many wine parties.
Ooh, The Uninvited. That's a lovely name for something. Ooh, my autobiography. I'm picking up The Uninvited.
Have you thought about maybe doing some motivational speaking?
Ooh.
Based on your business and all the success you've had?
Yes, you shouldn't.
It's motivational speaking based on my business. What are you getting at?
Well, I should say unmotivational speaking is what I should say.
Thank you.
On how you took an idea
Yes.
from something to nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I've kicked it around a little bit, trying to make the best out of a bad situation, trying to make sausage out of horse meat, as the saying goes on my planet.
It's a good saying.
So I thought about doing maybe some corporate events, being a speaker, maybe doing some debt talks.
Those are so popular now.
But I did, I've tried a few offshoots with my business already, and they've all failed. I did Meet Cute, which is like speed dating while eating horses, and that kind of face planted.
He's from Schenectady, which has
Terrible planning.
just about the worst planned planet ever.
Yes, bad planning all the way around.
Roads that just stop in the middle of nowhere.
Yes.
Houses with rooms that are miles apart from each other.
Wow. Schenectady?
Yes.
Schenecticus, yes.
I need to see more of that planet.
Yes. Now, many have said that and regretted it.
Oh, yikes.
They are still wandering around lost somewhere.
Ooh, bikes yikes is what we say.
Why do you think I left?
Or what you mean? Why are you still there?
Can I be honest with you guys?
Please. Unless it's mean.
Are we gonna get fake here?
No. I'm just I'm trying to be emotionally vulnerable,
Oh, good.
which is something I don't struggle with at all. And I'm just a little sad because, on my planet, every day of the year except for one is my birthday, and you guys haven't said anything, so it feels a little, since I've been here, nobody's said anything. There's been no veggie platter with the opposite of candles in them.
Oh, no, veggie platter with just melted wax.
That's what it is.
We should order that.
Can I be the first one to wish you a crappy birthday then?
Oh,
I would like to go further and wish you a terrible, terrible birthday.
you guys.
Actually, I'm going to go further and say wish you a terrible death.
What the Belgium? What?
A terrible death. I said it's so different from a wonderful birthday.
On Opp-O-Site, death means to cease being.
Oh, that means the same thing with, we found a glitch in the system. So death means the same thing. It's an ending for both. Even on an opposite world, death is the ending.
What else would it be? Could you please apologize to me?
I apologize heartily. I also apologize for Trellis, just in case he was about to say something offensive as well.
I was just gonna say, leave it to Horatio to find the one thing on Opp-O-Site that isn't opposite.
When the people of my planet hear of you, Horatio,
Yes?
you're going to be public enemy number one.
Oh, what an honor! You honor me. You honor me.
No, wait.
So parades, celebrations.
Wait, no, I'm translating for your language.
Oh,
This is so
Oh.
frustrating.
It is. Well, either way, it's a tension, and
We need some sort of signal. Maybe not touch your nose to let us know when you're not being opposite or speaking our language, or I don't know.
I'm tied a little tight right now.
That's
medium
true.
tight to be exact.
you could nod with your genitals. Perhaps.
Excuse me?
Nod with you. Whichever is there.
Unbelievable.
Again, you don't deserve horse sausage today, Horatio.
No, I don't. Apparently, or maybe it's the horse sausage I've eaten that's gone to my head, making me say whacked out things.
Trellis, you're okay in my book. I'm happy to
you.
continue a conversation with you as two decent gentlemen, but Horatio,
Yes.
you're in the cat condo with me.
Oh no.
Or you could say he's in the outhouse or the in-house. I'm sorry.
In-house.
If I were an opposite, you'd be in the in-house.
But do you have indoor plumbing?
I mean, does he have outdoor plumbing?
We have Plimdor Dunning. Plimdor Dunning is sort of our president, ruler.
Oh, Plimdor Dunning. Yes.
Plimdor Dunning, and he runs a loose ship. We do have him. We're lucky to have him. He hasn't won the last 10 elections, so we've been miserable with him.
Oh, that's lovely.
Well, let me nod my head. We've been thrilled with him.
Yes.
I'm rewinding in my mind and seeing if I can understand anything we've said today.
Are you looking for another way to compliment him, Horatio?
I am. Perhaps you should do it instead.
Now, because I've noticed there with your opposite ways, sometimes things are being
Yes.
rearranged, so school high, and then other times the meaning is opposite.
Huh. Well, I didn't invent this world. I'm just a conduit. So, yeah. Are there flaws with Opp-O-Site? Absolutely. Is some stuff just backwards and not even opposite? 100%. But I didn't invent it, okay? I'm just
Trellis.
don't message the shooter, okay?
Trellis, why are you putting the blame at his feet?
Don't birth the sender, is what you're saying.
Don't
What?
burst the cinder.
Don't
Don't birth this Trellis. Unbelievable. Horatio, you're my dude, okay? Trellis?
Oh, all right. Yes, I knew. I figured it would come back around. It's very cyclical in this booth.
I thought we had something.
Unbelievable.
Mott, I thought we had something.
Oh,
So
Trellis,
some people are so
Trellis.
insensitive.
How can you be that way, Trellis?
Oh, well,
It's probably all the plastic surgery he's had done. I bet some of it has seeped into his brain and taken away some of his soul.
Yeah. You're a xenophobe,
Yes. I am, or he is.
Trellis.
I don't know which of us is more offensive at this point.
I feel like we're being played right now. He's playing us against each other, Horatio. He's trying to divide and conquer.
What, Woody?
I feel a bit like a play putty that's been molded around and thrown against a wall and used to make an imprint of a comic strip and then rolled up into a ball again.
What? No. Why? I would never play you guys. What makes you think I'm playing? I'm playing.
It's certainly not the sincere quote unquote sincere expression on your face.
I'm going to question whether a planet based on opposites would ever evolve this far.
Trellis, are you doubting his entire existence, his entire culture?
Yes, I am.
I would call that rude, to doubt someone's entire culture.
Call it what you want.
Okay, fine. You got me, okay?
Oh, I knew it.
Oh, unless you're right, Trellis, then that was well done.
You caught me, okay? Get these pants off my head and this shirt off my bottom.
You did that. I didn't do that. You make it sound like I put your pants on your head.
Let me wiggle out of these handkerchiefs and unzip this fake skeleton outfit.
Wait a minute, Trellis. Trellis, look, it's Tom.
Hey.
It's Tom.
Tom
the Joker.
It's me, Tom the Joker.
Fooled us again. All he has to do is rearrange the letters in his name and put on an extreme costume and he fools us.
I was pretty funny though, right? A fun little prank.
That is good. And actually, back at the beginning, you said something about compatriots having seen us again, and I should have had a clue in that it was Tom the Joker.
You know, being a janitor here at Millyways, I have to find ways to entertain myself. So every time I see you guys in the booth, I'm like, I gotta play a little joke on these guys. And I was thinking, like, what's the opposite? You know, I was thinking, like, you guys are always joking, so I'm like, what's the opposite of a joke? And that's when I had my idea. Opposites.
That was brilliant.
We were the seed to the prank played on us.
That was beautiful. In case listeners don't know about Tom the Joker, or janitor, often depending on what his cleanup style is for that day.
Not to be rude, can you guys, as you guys are eating, can you like start to throw away stuff as you go? Because I feel like every time you guys leave, it's just like a pile of chicken bones, and like it's just real bad. And there's like,
are you the one who keeps moving the chicken bones on the table? I usually stack those up to use as a bit of an ottoman.
You think I move them under the table? You think I
put them under the table. So.
You think I spend? Hold on. You think I spend all day making my job harder? You're 100% right. Cause why? Cause Tom's a joker.
Oh, Tom the Joker. You should have your own theme song. Yeah,
I got fired years ago, but I just keep working because, it's it allows me to do my fun little joke.
I admire the passion.
It's passion.
It allows you to work according to your own schedule. I don't know why you haven't lobbied to get some stage time when the band is on break.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I didn't even think about that. I'm so caught up in like doing these fly by night pranks and jokes and being sort of like immersive in the restaurant that I never even thought about having a set audience that I could joke around with. That's a great idea.
Certainly something to think about. You could have running bits, things like that.
Oh, like I sprint back and forth on stage?
That would be one, yes.
And then I'm out of breath.
Always hilarious.
And I go, sorry, I'm out of breath.
That's when you kind of do the hands on the knees and you kind of put a hand up for like 1 second while I catch my breath. That always kills.
Always.
Oh, I love it when someone runs up on stage, you think they're going to perform for you, and instead they pass out.
Physical comedy.
This turns now from an entry today of Opp-O-Site to Tom getting his own entry of Tom the Joker.
Oh, yes, we'll have to change that.
How do you feel about your own personal entry, Tom?
I'm feeling pretty good. I wanted to do you guys proud, and I hope I did. And
yes, because you fooled us completely for most of the episode.
Yes.
So. That was wonderful.
I love to hear it.
What would our entry be? What would our entry be for this one?
Obviously titled Tom the Joker, or do
we want to tip that?
Or would you want some sort of joke that they have to figure it out at you?
Joke name. Mott? Or Tom?
Okay.
I was just going to ask though, do you have a catchphrase for your, when you pull off one of your I'm going to call your pranks experiential comedy.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I do have a catchphrase. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say it on the show, though.
That's fine. You can say most anything here.
Okay. The catchphrase is, uh-oh, you just...
I like it.
There we go. That's our entry. Uh-oh, you just... This has been delightful.
Enter.
Oh, thank you so much. Guy, it's so nice to, having cleaned up so many of your messes and hit so many of your chicken bones, it's so nice to sit down and get to interact with you and get to try out some of my jokes on you. So thank you guys so much.
I am excited to have been your test audience.
Oh, good.
Feel free to stop by anytime.
Yes.
When you want to try out new material.
Please do.
Stop by and find out? What the hell does that mean?
You come by the table and you find out whether you are actually welcome here.
What did I ever do to you, Horatio? I was playing a fun little joke and then you say stop by and find out? You're a bully, okay? Trellis, you're cool with me. Horatio, you're a bully.
All right, I'm back in the good graces. Tom, if you want to let me in on the next time you're going to prank Horatio, I am all in.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
I already bought a suit.
Nice. Can I get one?
Yeah, well, we both fit inside of it. I'll tell you later.
Oh, that's awesome. I can't wait. Thank you for joining us for Hitchhikers and Appetizers. And of course, special thanks goes to our guest, Mott, a.k.a. Tom the Joker. I have been Trellis Gardeen.
And I continue to be Horatio Zinn. Until next time, keep your towels clean. And if you think your navigational computer is reading your lips, it probably is. So don't panic. Everything you heard in this episode was improvised, but not everything improvised was heard. This episode of Hitchhikers and Appetizers featured the voice talents of Mike Gorgone as Trellis Gardeen, Bran Peacock as Horatio Zinn, and Adal Rifai as Mott, a.k.a. Tom the Joker. Finally, Hitchhikers and Appetizers is part of the Improv in Action Network. Check out other great improvised podcasts and projects at improvinaction.com. If you'd like to reach out to Trellis or Horatio, you can send electronic messages to them at our Galaxy address, hitchappspodcast@gmail.com. Or you can find them on Twitter with the handle hitchapps.
Shut up and sit down.